Time now for Mike Unleashed. Mike Unleashed today, we'll start off with what I call the Holly Sonders snafu. All right, now, Holly Sonders, I don't know if many people know who she is, but she once was a golf analyst, very attractive lady, and was on the Golf Channel for a while. And I don't know if she was an ex-golfer or what, but her whole thing was golf. And somehow, I don't know, she left the network, and she's now, she has her Twitter site is kind of risque, actually, but and she does flaunt her sexuality, which is fine, and a lot of people do that these days. So there was this video that went viral that I happened to catch, and sometimes you really have to catch yourself because you react that the video is legit and not spoofy. And so I got caught with my pants down, and I reacted. So here there was a video of a woman on an airplane who kind of, frankly, resembled Holly Sonders, and she freaked out, saying how Instagram famous she was. Here's the sound in the video of this woman on the airplane.
The fuck up in your bitch.
Goodbye.
You should film me. I'm Instagram famous, you fucking bum.
Shut the fuck up.
Okay, so all of a sudden this tweet comes out, and it says, Holly Sonders is really, and they had 3 fire emojis. And I'm going, wow. So I reacted because it came from a verified blue check account that said PGA TO. And I'm going, wow. So I got duped in thinking it was a PGA Tour video, and that this was, in fact, Holly Sonders. So I tweeted out, wow, is this really Holly Sonders? What has happened to her? Well, she apparently got wind of it and start attacking me back on Twitter. And, of course, here's the thing. When an attractive woman does something like that, all the losers who want to bond with the attractive woman get on her side. And so now they're all coming at me. And I'm going, okay, well, this was obviously a mistake because I looked further, and it was, the website was PGA TOUR or TUOR. So it was a spoof account, and it really wasn't Holly Sonders. So I apologized for it, but she kept coming at me, and we're going, okay, but it's an honest mistake because this is, look at your Twitter handle now. You're kind of flaunting this kind of, so it was easy for me to make that association. But I was wrong, and so I apologize to Holly Sonders, who I'm a fan of. I mean, I watched her golf thing, and I said, my guy's an attractive woman who knows how to play golf. It's like, to a guy, that's important, right? Because if you play golf, and whatever. So Holly, I apologize for the people that came at me. I know why you're coming at me. She's not going to date you, okay? Because you're going to support her against me. That's all I'll say. And I have to look at the people that they're all like gargoyles. Oh, Mike, you're out of line. You should. I go, okay, I apologize. And then I finally told Holly, and she kept going on and on. I go, okay, I'm sorry. I apologize. I took the tweets down. Well, enough. All right. So early this week, the Braves, and we talked about this, obviously, with Jason, and so I'll just go on the record. I do not understand the Phillies organization feeling the need to congratulate the Braves as they celebrated on Citizens Bank Park Field. I just don't understand it. Now, maybe I'm old school, and I go, what's the payoff to the fans that were there to had to witness that? It's already, kind of like off-putting if you were there to see the Braves celebrate because they won the division by 17 games. Do I need to be hit over the head with a sledgehammer and have this monster screen say congratulations to the Atlanta Braves, NL East champions? Darren, your thoughts on this?
It was jarring. It was jarring when I saw it. It made me change the channel. It really did. I just said, I can't look at this. I couldn't look at it normally, but like when I saw that, I'm like, what?
And so people were tweeting, well, I think it's mandated by Major League Baseball. Well, we just asked Jason. It's not mandated by Major League Baseball. They were trying to be classy. Like, what? Why? Why would you want to be classy and congratulate your rival, your chief rival, who are celebrating Acuna taunting the fans, by the way, on the field? Like, what's the payoff for that? The Atlanta Braves are going to go, oh, that's really nice of the Phillies. Yeah, screw that.
No, yes.
And people say, well, Houston did it. Houston was in another league, they couldn't have cared less about the Phillies when they did that at the point of time because they were the number one seed anyway. So throwing a bone to a peasant is not a big deal. But when you throw a bone to your rival, who's clearly better than your team, that's different.
I'm with
it
you.
bugged me. I'm sorry. Maybe I'm immature. All right, let's move on. This is a political thing, but it's not really a political thing because we talked about Lauren Boebert last week. Getting her boobies massaged, feeling her date's joint in a theater where kids are around is inappropriate behavior for someone elected to a public office. End of story, okay? But let me go even further than this because people go, well, what about Fetterman? First of all, Fetterman has nothing to do with Boebert, but I'm going to rip Fetterman because this hoodie shorts thing now is old. All right? I know the guy's a Democrat. It's ridiculous that this guy's wearing a hoodie and shorts. Like, have some decorum. Have some respect for your profession and your job. In fact, I'm going to give you 4 circumstances where you should adhere to a dress code. One of them is if you're an elected official. And if you show up in a hoodie and shorts and bad sneakers on a Senate floor or a House of Representatives floor, it makes you a douchebag, is all it makes you. Is it that difficult for you to put on a sport coat and a pair of pants? For crying out loud, enough with this Fetterman hoodie thing. All right, that's one, elected official. Number 2, in church. Have some respect for your God, for crying out loud. Do you have to go in there with a Motley Crue t-shirt? Can you put on a pair of pants and a shirt to go into church? Is it that difficult? All right, number 3, in court. How many defendants you see walking there looking like a shamad? You think that wins points with the judge? The judge is looking at this guy's a shamad. Like, does he respect that this is a courtroom? That's another thing you should do. And finally, and this pisses me off more than anything, a golf course. All right, listen. If you're on a nice golf course, or even if you're not on a nice golf course, or if you're on a muni, the fact that you're wearing cargo shorts and a dangling shirt that's hanging out, looking like a pig, have some respect for the rules of the game. Have some respect for the decorum of golf. Tuck your shirt in. Don't wear cargo shorts. Wear golf shorts. Is it that difficult? All right, end of story. There are 4 instances where you should actually respect the institution and dress accordingly. Last thing. I've had it with Mike Greenberg and his Jets worship. I like Greeny. He used to come on the show a lot when my radio station was affiliated with ESPN. In fact, we used to run a soundbite that said, our buddy Mike Missanelli from Greeny, nobody cares that you're a Jet fan. You're a grown-ass man who has a national show now. When Aaron Rodgers got hurt, it was like somebody died, and you were in mourning. Grow the F up and stop being a fanboy and be a professional journalist. And that ends Mike Unleashed for today. All right. Let's close it down. You can get me, and in fact, this is what we're going to do the next time we meet. 3 questions from Mikey Miss from you, the listener. Email me questions. I'll read the questions you have for me. Darren usually has 3 questions for Mikey Miss. I want to put it in the hands of the fans the next time we do this. So you email me, mike@mikemiss.com. My website is mikemiss.com. Every Friday, I do a video blog. On Twitter, you can reach me, MikeMiss25. And don't forget the Jacob Media post-game show, which we will do next Monday following the Tampa Bay Buccaneers game. So we'll be going very late, but it's a show you can obviously stream and catch during the week. Anything else, Darren?
No, that's it for today. We're back on Thursday this week to get you ready for the Bucs Monday Night Football. And you know what, man? I got to say one thing. It's too many night games. It's week. So going into week 3, I'm already like, too many night games.
I need a Sunday day game. I agree with you. This schedule is is throwing me off, especially because I'm doing a post-game show till 2 a.m. So everybody have a great rest of the day. It looks like a nice week from this point on. And we'll catch you on Thursday. Thanks for listening and watching the Mike Missanelli podcast, brought to you by BetRivers. Good night, everybody.